Sango, the Yoruba king who became the god of thunder, the name that shakes the sky. When thunder cracks across the sky and lightning tears through the clouds, the Yoruba do not see chaos. They see Sango. They see a king who once walked the earth, a man of fire, pride, and terrible power, a ruler whose anger could summon storms, a warrior whose voice echoed like thunder across the plains of Oyo. This is not just the story of a god. This is the story of a man who rose as a king, fell through his own flaws, and was reborn as an Orisha, forever ruling the sky. The Kingdom of Oyo. Long before foreign flags touched Yoruba land, the Oyo Empire stood as one of the most powerful kingdoms in West Africa. Its walls were strong, its cavalry feared, and its palace alive with ritual, music, and lore. The Alafin of Oyo was not merely a ruler. He was the bridge between the people, the ancestors, and the gods. The palace rang with drums at dawn and dusk. Chiefs debated beneath carved pillars. Priests read destiny in cowries. And above them all sat the throne, where power demanded discipline and leadership demanded balance. It was into this world that Sango rose. The rise of Sango. Sango was not born weak. From youth, he was known for strength, charisma, and fearless ambition. He spoke with fire in his words and commanded attention without effort. Warriors followed him not just out of duty, but awe. When Sango ascended the throne of Oyo, the people rejoiced. Here was a king who fought beside his soldiers, a king who punished enemies swiftly, a king who ruled with passion. But the elders whispered, "Fire warms the home, but it also burns it." Sango ruled boldly, but not always wisely. The power of thunder. Unlike ordinary kings, Sango possessed mystical knowledge. Through deep ritual and sacred initiation, he learned to command Ace, spiritual power. It was said that when Sango struck the earth with his staff, fire followed. When he shouted in anger, thunder answered. Lightning obeyed his will. Some believed he controlled storms. Others believed the storms were him. But power without restraint is a dangerous thing. The Palace of Three Queens. Sango's household was as powerful as his reign. Oya, fierce and untamed, ruled the winds and storms. She was his equal in battle and spirit. Oshun, gentle yet unbreakable, goddess of love, rivers, and diplomacy. She balanced Sango's rage with wisdom. Oba, loyal and quiet, devoted beyond measure. Each woman reflected a side of Sango's soul. Each loved him deeply. Each suffered his flaws. Pride on the throne. Sango's victories fed his pride. His temper grew legendary. When challenged, he answered with fire instead of reason. Chiefs feared his anger. Enemies feared his storms. An old proverb warns, "The king who listens only to himself is already deaf." Sango stopped listening. The day fire consumed the palace. One fateful day, enraged by rumors of betrayal, Sango summoned thunder into the heart of Oyo. Lightning struck near the palace. Flames spread. People died. The land trembled, not in reverence, but fear. For the first time, the people questioned their king. The departure of Oshun. Unable to endure the destruction, Oshun left Oyo. She carried peace with her. Rivers withdrew their blessings. Diplomacy vanished. Without Oshun, the kingdom lost balance. Obia's sacrifice. Oba, desperate to please Sango, once followed terrible advice and made a sacrifice that cost her everything. When Sango discovered the truth, he mocked her instead of honoring her devotion. Her heartbreak echoed through the palace. Loyalty was repaid with cruelty. Oya walks away. Even Oya, warrior of storms, grew weary. She saw that Sango no longer ruled thunder. Thunder ruled him. One night, she left Oyo with the winds, and when Oya leaves, change follows. Rebellion in Oyo. With the queens gone and fear replacing love, rebellion brewed. Chiefs whispered. Enemies advanced. Allies turned silent. Sango stood alone, still powerful but isolated. The fall of a king. Defeated politically and spiritually, Sango fled Oyo. Once worshipped as king, he became a man hunted by his own legend. In exile, his anger turned inward. His power no longer answered him as before. The death of Sango. Overcome by shame and despair, Sango ended his life beneath the forest canopy. The people believed his story ended there. They were wrong. The sky responds. After his death, storms erupted. Thunder shattered silence. Lightning struck where his body fell. The elders realized the truth. Sango did not die. He transformed. Birth of an Orisha. Sango rose beyond flesh, reborn as Orisha of thunder and lightning. His anger became justice. His fire became cleansing power. The heavens claimed him. Symbols of Sango. To this day, Sango is known by thunder and lightning fire, the double-headed axe, Ose Sango, drums and red garments. These are not decorations. They are warnings and blessings, worship and devotion. Sango is honored across Yoruba land and the African diaspora. Drums speak his name, devotees dance in trance, thunder is greeted with praise, not fear. He is called upon for justice, courage, and truth. Sango's lesson. Sango teaches that power must walk with humility, that leadership without balance leads to ruin, that even gods are born from human struggle. Sango in the modern world. From Nigeria to Brazil, Cuba, and beyond, Sango lives. His worship crossed oceans with enslaved Africans. Memory survived chains. The king, who never left Sango, no longer sits on a throne of earth. He rules the sky. When thunder speaks, the elders listen. The eternal fire. Sango's story reminds us. Power is sacred. Anger must be mastered. And even downfall can become destiny. As long as thunder shakes the sky, Sango reigns. If you enjoyed the story of Sango, the king who became the god of thunder, like this video and subscribe for more African legends and forgotten histories. Share this story and tell us in the comments which African legend we should tell next.